Good afternoon, everybody. I thought I was just gonna give the ad a couple more seconds. There we go. The ad should be gone. Welcome, everybody. Those of you who were fortunate enough to watch the ads. I don't know what ads Twitch sends your way. I hope they're okay. I hope they're not too obnoxious. You never know if it's ads for diapers and the worst things. Uh, Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sunday. I have my tea. I have no cat at the moment, but you might see her because she's chasing flies around the room. It is officially very much spring in Denmark, which means ticks and flies and mosquitoes and jellyfish. all the stuff you don't like and all the stuff you forget about while in winter and looking forward to spring. You forget about all the awful stuff, including pollen, that comes around in the warmer seasons. Nothing is perfect. Nothing can ever be perfect. I am here today to just do a little bit of a chill stream, except for when my PvP buddies log on, because we will get into some arenas and it might be painful, and you have been warned. But until then, I have finally unlocked the green color for my dragons, so my demon hunter has got her green dragon, which is something I have wanted for a while. Let me just adjust this camera. It is always a fun time, or it always requires a bit of adjustment after I have cleaned, and it was big cleaning day on Friday. I have vacuumed, I have dusted, I have cleaned the bathroom, I've been in all the corners I'm not usually in. But I will need a major cleaning weekend, I guess next weekend or so, because maybe a couple of weeks from now, because my cousin is likely going to stay with me for a while, for a couple of weeks, and I would like at least my kitchen to be sparkling when she comes around. Need coffee? Coffee sounds good about now. I've got black tea instead, because my tummy gets a little bit upset if I drink too much coffee. And after being in Japan, I have adjusted to not too much coffee, so I am on the tea wagon for now. So this character, I don't want to do the main quest line or anything. What I just want on this character is recipes. I would like to do some more crafting, and I am kind of behind in terms of mastery of alchemy, and I would just like to get some gold. So I thought I wanted to just get to that point where there's rares, where I can see the rares, and the question is if I can skip anything here yet. I haven't done this on an alt yet. This I guess we can do. And you want me to deliver something, yeah? I guess we could do that too. Oh, that's the guy with the name of Brown Sauce. Remember that. So how's your week been? It's weird for me to only be here once a week because I feel like there's so much catching up to do. That being said, however, I didn't ask for this. I will say that I this week have needed the time off, so to speak, and when I've actually had the time off, because it has been a busy week, and I'll probably have to do some overtime in the upcoming couple of weeks. We've got some reports that need to be handed in and stuff. What do you want me to do? You want me to upgrade something? A beat stick. No, but can we upgrade? Not that one. This one, maybe. Here we go. To get that one unlocked at least. And then this one too. So there's going to be some reports, and then the summer season has started. So that means more and more tourists here, means more and more work for us to do. So I face a couple of busy months. Also, if my cousin is going to come around, I usually don't like to have people stay for that long, but my aunt and uncle have always been there for me, so it's the least I could do for them, and it means more people to look after the cats, right? So if I'm not home, someone can pet them and let them out for a bit and feed them and whatnot. So I think we're good. Okay, what am I doing? What should I do here? I should speak to this guy. Trade with Sniff and Seeker. Oh, I should just wait. Just let it run its course. I've done something with my chair. I had to clean my chair because Nox had been walking around in some mud stuff. You know, those roadside digs, so to speak, those roadside English. Well, they're roadside little puddle things that you dig out so the water won't run down there and not flood the roads and stuff. We have a lot of those, and that means a lot of really murky, gross water. And I think she's fallen into a couple of those within the past couple of days. So she's come back and she's been covered in it, which has made her a little bit ill, but also means that she left like these blotches of stinky mud several places on the floor, on the windowsill, and in my chair. So I had to clean this chair, and then I had to carry it outside for it to dry in the sun. It's been really sunny. I watered my plants just before the stream so they don't die of thirst. And in the process of carrying this chair outside, I think I have done something to the backrest. Not broken it or anything, but just adjusted it or I can't get it back to where it used to be. So it throws me off a little bit. I feel like I'm leaning too far back for this one. Thank you very much. Okay, and have a good stream as well. Jugo. Okay, we're done here. If I sound a little bit sniffy, well, I'm not snotty or anything, but if I do sound a little bit sniffy, it is allergies. There is so much pollen in the air right now, so we're having a great time. Me and my nose and my eyes especially. In evenings, they itch like crazy. I don't think there's a difference between these two. I guess I'll take the glaive just because I don't have to transmog it. Yay, world quests unlocked. Okay, goodie. That was the world quests. And then it's just the rares I need to unlock. Let's discuss next steps. World quests unlocked. Okie dokie, and then the rares. To get recipes and alchemy skills and whatnot. Oh. Gotta go back. The whispers. I mean, flight stones would be good to have in terms of upgrading gear. I guess for this character, she's also kind of behind, like my druid is, so there's that. Just switch these two around. Oh, I have to wait. I'm impatient. Meet a Byzian in the crystal fields. I've had quite a nice weekend. I must say, I've really gotten back into WoW, so there's been a lot of playing and watching stupid series and just drinking coffee. I went to the bakery yesterday and got some really delicious bread and a cinnamon roll. And then of course, so I've ordered these fancy cookies online, and they of course arrived the same day. So there was I had to put my pastry from the bakery in the freezer, and then I put some of the cookies in the freezer for a rainy day in the future. And then I'm eating the rest sort of a little bit at a time. They're very heavy cookies. They're not just a cookie. There's most of them are covered with Belgian chocolate, and then you've got some with salted caramel, some with toffee, some with nougat, some with white chocolate. Is heavy stuff. It's cake. It's not just a standard basic cookie. Sans, hello. How are you doing? I need to thank you personally for your suggestion with the Ethernet cable, because I'm now running on an Ethernet cable, and it is absolutely magnificent. The connection is so stable. I can play WoW and stream and have TSM open and have Discord open and have Twitch open, so I can actually keep an eye on the ads and I can make polls, all kinds of stuff without my internet just hiccuping and falling off. So very much appreciate it. I should have done that a really long time ago instead of stressing so much about my internet, which is something I've done way too many days and way too many streams. It's been kind of dumb. But here we are. Lesson learned. I'm now a wiser person. I ended up with a 30-meter cable because my house is kind of long, or it's not my house technically. The place I rent is a very long building, so. And I've only tripped over the wire 5 times. I've stopped now. My feet have gotten used to it. Alrighty. I don't need to be doing this, but I am, and I actually really don't mind. 30-meter, Jesus. It wasn't cheap. Let me tell you that. So I learned a lot about cables while researching this, because I'm the type of person I don't just go out and buy something without researching the type of cable, the length of the cable, the type of the plug thing. It is a Cat 8. I believe it is. It's the newest one. It's the highest one. Or the highest, the fastest one. Because they didn't have... Initially, I thought that a Cat 6 would be fine. But they didn't have Cat 6s that were more than 20 meters, and I didn't want to risk it. And it's a really good thing I didn't, because this cable of 30 meters is just long enough. Just long enough. 25 would have been too short. So so that's where I am at. So Cat, it is an 8, isn't it? Or at least a 7. Maybe. See here. No, it's a Cat 7. Sorry, it's a Cat 7, not an 8. It's a Cat 7 FTP. So it's very well protected. I honestly didn't need to have it so well protected, because it's not a cable that runs outside or anything. But it was the only option. I need to also get used to these buttons because I usually play Vengeance on this character. So getting back into Havoc, and especially with new talents and whatnot, does take a bit of adjusting for me. So there's raid night tonight, and we are still 7 out of 8 normal and 3 out of 8 heroic. So there's a way to go still. We almost have Sakurath. We have them down to I think 20% or something. We were clearing really quickly on Wednesday on normal. So so he's just causing a bit of issue with the going down with the bombs and taking cover during his dying star attack. But I think it's fun. I really like the raid. Especially in comparison to something statue restored. That's gotta be a world quest, isn't it? No, that's a monument maintenance extra thing. We can do that. But yeah, I really like it compared to the previous raid, which I thought was a little bit. I like the raid. I like the fights. Don't get me wrong, but I really care about the environment in a raid or the scenery, and I think the scenery in Aberus is fantastic. What did I get? I got a pouch, some supplies, some recommendation, and some coin thingamabobs. No skills or anything. I gotta go back to the main quest here. I've gotten an itch for Skyrim again. And I feel like the timing is always super bad. I always get a Skyrim itch when I am spending a lot of time on WoW. When a season has just started and I'm actually sort of having to decide between Skyrim and WoW. And that always comes down to WoW. WoW always wins a battle like that. And then I'm left here feeling deprived of something that I feel like I need. It's a luxury problem. My Grop Nectar. There's a glyph somewhere. Glyphy. Not that way. Back here? Oh, there we go. I haven't picked them all up down here. It's not my first priority. Hello! Do you want to join? Did you catch any flies? Hi. You want to come up? No? Yeah. You can. You can. Hi. Nox decided to join us. Why am I? What's going on with my dragon? Hi. Where's your brother? Where's your big brother? I haven't seen him. Is he hiding in a bush somewhere? You think? Hmm? You tired? Yeah. You've been outside since 6:30 or so in the morning, where you woke me up. Yeah. You and your brother were stepping on my face. You were biting my toes, and your brother, he was creeping underneath my blanket and munching on my arm. Not hard. He wasn't sort of biting with his teeth or anything, so it Didn't leave scratches or anything, but he sort of licks and then he nibbles. You want it to be let out. It kind of made me want to also get up that early, because if you do that, you've got so much free time, and I love mornings. Mornings are my favorite time of the day, especially on weekends, not on weekdays, because mornings means work on weekdays. Excuse you. Can we talk about this? But on weekends, because I can sit down with my coffee and play WoW and just relax. Yeah. You smell nice today, actually. You don't smell like muddy pond water. No, you don't. You are very affectionate. She she is usually a very clean cat, a very tidy cat, a very sweet cat. She has a tendency to, when she gets very affectionate like this and very happy, and you know, she's having a good time, she starts drooling. She just drools so much. Are you gonna start drooling now? I think you might actually start drooling now. You need to learn to control your mouth water. You do? Know that, right? Yeah. I don't know if that's a habit that she's going to stop at some point, because it's something that she's just started recently. You're making biscuits. Yeah. Can we leave my pop? Oh, can we leave my pop filter alone, please? Keep moving it back. I know. You know you've got very, very sharp claws, right? That kind of hurts. I need that arm. Can we, whose vault is that anyway? An upgrade and an upgrade, and that is transmog, but cloth. So we can't use that for anything. Okie dokie, now what? Emberthor taught them. Yeah, it's nice. This girl has sort of learned to play fetch. She's got a little toy mouse that she adores. And she has learned to bring it to me, and then I'll throw it. And then when she brings it again, I'll throw it again. It's really funny. She's a smart cookie. Although you drool. That's not very smart. And it's not very smart to swim in pond water either. I don't know why she does this. I don't know if it's because she is chasing something. Because she is the type of cat that will pay not enough attention to her surroundings when she's hunting. So she'll just go at it, regardless of where she is. So I can imagine that she would sort of fall into those ponds in her enthusiasm to get to a bird or a bug or something, right? Yeah. I do believe that her brother is a little bit smarter with that, but he's also more lazy. He chills more than she does. She's always active. Always. We were supposed to set up a cat cam for you guys. But you're just not here, though, when you're outdoor, like today. What? What? And that was another trinket. Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. Ow. Your claws, cat. We need to trim them. The thing is, though, I'm afraid if I trim them, she won't be able to climb trees as well. And that's something that she and her brother are very fond of. Right. Yeah. Fox is online. Kitty is doing great as well, the old kitty. She is very happy. She is gaining appetite, so she's actually eating several times a day now. Usually, she would just eat during the night, and she was getting a little bit skinny. She is an old lady, so her metabolism is really high. So it's difficult for her to gain weight, but I always get very happy when she gets more appetite. Well, hello there. Hello there, Lord Ceres. Happy Sunday. Happy end of the week. How have you been? The outdoor cats on the claws naturally worn down. Well, so far no. I will say, so far no. Even though you've got scratching posts and they do scratch trees and they're scratching posts and carpets and whatnot to sharpen the claws, I guess. But they actually get much more pointy. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's a young cat thing. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm supposed to use the transporter. I think we need to cut these nails again. I do not wish to fight you. Yeah, you are drooling. It is such ice cream weather recently. But ice creams are just sold out in the stores, unfortunately. So, well, it's a good thing. I don't need also ice cream. I've got some cookies and stuff to finish first. Okay, I've got to move this a little bit closer to me because the cat is on the lap. Oh, you're jumping down. Okay, well, problem solved. Can you go and have a look for your brother then? We don't know where he is. Are you talking about ice cream beats all? It does. It does if it's good ice cream. I mean, you can get really bad ice cream. I'm yet to find some really good ice cream in the stores near here. What is this doing? I'm yet to find really good ice cream, and if I do find really good ice cream, it's typically really expensive. So it would be a kind of luxury thing. What's your favorite ice cream? Brand, I mean. Because we don't have any, we don't really, the only American brand or big brand ice cream we have is Ben& Jerry's. And while that's good, it's very sweet. And it's just stuffed with all kinds of things. It's a good ice cream. And I will have a craving for it sometimes. But I prefer like a really smashing vanilla ice cream or a really amazing strawberry or something like that that tastes like ice cream, that's soft and creamy and really well balanced and really tastes of what it is. Whereas I feel like Ben& Jerry's is less about the ice cream and more about what's in the ice cream, like brownie or cookie dough or salted caramel or whatnot. Let's take this guy out. I am gonna skip this, I'm so sorry. Here we go. And these are not an upgrade. So I'll keep them for the time being. What's around here? Is that... Use the Reliquary access console and solve the puzzle to open Nalk's Call Reliquary. Is there a console anywhere? Let's just finish this. Is there a console? Oh, here's a console. Ooh. Ah, it's one of these. I've missed these, actually. They first appeared, I believe, in Nashita. And I really enjoyed them. I wasn't so much for the Candy Crush thing, which was fine, but not as fun as the rest of them. Let's see, that was wrong. I want this one up here, probably. This one there. And then switch these two around. And these two. Woohoo! I do like puzzles. One thing that gets me really excited in summer is the thought of barbecues. We don't have a big barbecue culture as such in Denmark. It's not like Australia or the UK where you've got huge slabs of meat and you invite your neighbors over and everybody over for barbecue. But we do have barbecues with like sausages and vegetables and on occasion a pork cutlet or something. But it's just that the whole, you know, the coziness of sitting outside with your dinner, unless you get disturbed by wasps, is something I've been looking forward to, really. I want to do it a little bit more with my friends. That's not something I've done since high school, I believe. Okay, what are we, bonus objective here? I'm just gonna do whatever I come across. And then hopefully, yay! Knowledge thing. And then hopefully my friends are gonna come online relatively soon so we can get into some more arenas. We've delved into them once and it was kind of painful. It was just at the beginning of the season and we were up against all kinds of players, a lot of really good players because the really good players were getting started too. So we were having a bit of a hard time, not gonna lie. Hopefully the really good ones have moved on now. To greener pastures. And we can settle for the ones that are at our level as well. Oh dear, that's a lot of mobs. Here we go. Ouch. I need to find some soil I can plant these in, because I haven't actually gotten around to plant them at all, ever, at any point. These seeds for herbalism. Okay. I need to tell you guys something. So you might have noticed if you try to watch the VODs on Twitch, not the ones I upload to YouTube, that the first part of the stream, the intro, has been muted and that seemingly it has been muted due to some copyright claim. I investigated that because I know that I got the audio from YouTube's audio library, and getting it from there, unless otherwise stated, most of the music you can use anywhere as long as you don't distribute it as your music, as you distribute it by yourself. You can use it on videos and whatnot outside of YouTube as well. And I researched it, and what has made the claim is a video on YouTube of a different name. And I thought, I read the title and I thought to myself, I haven't heard this title before. This is, I mean, I haven't, that's not the name of the track that I've used, and certainly not the creator's name. And I looked it up on YouTube, and it is this unknown video completely. I think it's got 2 views or something. There's a picture of a fat cat that relaxes in a chair or something, and then the music that I also use for my intro has been laid over. The person has then credited this music as like under a different name and a different artist. So I have been the copyright claim on my video is actually a copyright claim done by something or someone. I mean, it's not necessarily that person who's made the claim, but Twitch itself has found this and has made a claim on their behalf, even if they have miscredited this song that they have actually that they're using from YouTube's library and then calling it their own. So it's just a far out situation, and I can't really do anything about it. I could change my intro to actually have the intro and not have it muted anymore, but I've had it for such a long time, and it's become so much part of the AutumnGames brand that it would be really difficult to change it, especially because the copyright is for someone who's actually committing something they should not commit, so to speak. It's I think I just have to wait until YouTube catches that one themselves and claims it. The thing is, though, it is a YouTube library thing, so you can use it as you like. I don't know how good they are at catching something like that. I have reported it. Sounds I have gone to that video and reported it as misleading in terms of name and creator of that track, because it's not YouTube that's made the track, it's someone else. Patrick something is the name of the creator. So I've reported it, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be solved, it'll be removed, also for the real artist's sake. That's kind of, and it's just a small video, and it's very new actually, so that's why I haven't had this issue before, because the copyright, the video hasn't been put up until I think the beginning of April. So interesting. The internet is an interesting place. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's the situation, and I have looked into it, so I am aware that that the audio has been muted, and it is quite the hassle. I can't really do anything about it more than I have. Is it too loud? This fighting noise, a little bit loud. Yeah. Thundered Flame defeated. Where are you? I was out on Ow. That killed me really quickly. I was out on a walk today before lunch to enjoy the weather, but also think about what I want to do for my summer vacation, where I want to go. Okay, this hurts a lot. Owie. I'm gonna go up here. And I think I'm pretty sure I want to go to Ireland. And I want to go for at least a week at some bed and breakfast somewhere and just spend my time going on walks, eating good food, and reading books. Hopefully the weather will be nice. If not, it's fine. You know, just forgetting time and days for a week or so where everything is just about relaxing. No computer. As like I probably can't completely ignore my phone because my family probably want me to be in touch occasionally, but as little social media as possible. No computer, just books and nature and relaxing will be really nice. And I think it'll be after. I feel like I need to step in this. It will have to be after summer because summer is all about work for me at the current working place I'm in. There's supposed to be a healer here. Can you heal me, please? No? Up here, maybe? Can usually step inside a circle and be healed. I guess they don't like me. You have to earn the heals. Clearly I can't just go there and ask for it kindly. A clear sign we are not wanted. A clear sign I'm not wanted. Why am I hungry? I just had lunch. You know, I think I might just let this be it. Oh, there's another rare. Ish. I was working out by myself on the lawn yesterday. Because usually I have some kind of, we call it forest training because we go to the forest to train. It's like circuit training. A couple of women and I 3 days a week. And I was supposed to go on Thursday, but they ended up changing it from our usual afternoon time to the morning. And that was a little bit too early for me, and I had some work and stuff. And then instead, ooh, nothing stops the research. And then instead, I went for a run on the same day, and then yesterday I did the same kind of circuit training on the lawn. It's not as much fun when you're by yourself. Like, time passes really slowly. And you have to do, so usually we do this way where we have 4 exercises, 3 rounds, and each exercise you have to do for a minute. It's so slow when you're just you. The first couple of rounds are fine. Then after that, it gets incredibly slow and painful. I am sore all over my body today. But the kittens were having a blast while I was out there. I have this yoga mat that I do the exercises on, and Bumler, my red kitten. He was so excited about it. He was crawling all over it and under it. And he was having a blast. And I would be doing these exercises, and he would walk below me during those exercises, so the exercises would be extra hard because I had to be careful I didn't squash. I should do something about all this backspace. Oh, there is some reputation here. Okay, Trade Skill Master is once again getting in the way of that. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's not that one. This one. And this one. Bartering unlocked. I can level up a little bit. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? A little bit of this. And then in mining. Oh, herbalism. Why is that one gone? I was pretty sure I had that one. Weird. Also only 1 point. I thought I had more points. Oh, well. Fine. I just want to craft on this character. That's all I care about. Ooh. Ooh, that's a big upgrade. Thank you very much. Splendid Spark of Shadow Flame. Combine 2 to create Spark of Shadow Flame. Okay. Have I even used that on my other character? No, I haven't. Oh, Ponzo. He's the one with the creams, isn't he? Get rich quick. No. Not right now. Thank you very much. I would rather just do some world quests, I guess. I can go over here. Get some rares done. They don't vanish before I get there. Let's see if I can get that quickly. I would also like to unlock the white recolor of the Slither Drake. I'm pretty sure there's a white one, isn't there? Or am I wrong? Was that just for the ones that we... I'm gonna get thrown off. Yee! There we go. I made it. What does he drop? He drops toys and a sash and is for my Slither Drake. Okay, cool. Okay, how did I get myself into this? Where's all these mobs coming from? Where are all these mobs coming from? Is it him? I can't remember. I do remember doing this quest though, and it was a pain. Oh, Nox is sleeping behind me. I thought she went outside again, but you're naked, aren't you? Okie dokie. So, shall we get to this dude or what? See if maybe we can make a group. Then no. Might be okay. It's just gonna take a while. He spawns a small immense. Ah. Yeah, I figured he might. I don't see many people down here with the rares, so what are people doing? Are they taking a break? Are they doing just dungeons instead? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Are you doing PvP? Are you doing dungeons? Are you doing raids? Or what is your go-to activity these days? What have we got here? 5 heroic dungeons, then mythic and raid. We don't have those 5 heroic dungeons quest anymore, do we? Is that still up? I actually also got my feet wet for Mythic Plus this week. I've done 5 mythics so far, with the highest one being an 11, just to see how it all was, and it went really well, so I think we can definitely go higher, start pushing 14s if not 15s already. I swear, this stone grinder. It's every week. Oh! I should definitely do some of those then. It's just, there is so much stuff to do, and I feel like there's not enough time. Not enough time for all the things in a WoW at the moment. Which is why I'm kind of dreading that they're gonna come out with a new patch too quickly, because I at least feel like I can't keep up. And nothing, just white stones. Let's go see, got these dudes. And there we go. Alrighty, what we got over here? We got some herbs, and I'm not gonna pick up because I just don't fancy picking a fight. Emberdusk. Can we get to them? Are they up there? I know. I know. What does he drop? Does he drop anything? He drops antler horns. That sounds pretty cool. Let me just do this group. Yee! Okay, well, I guess we pull. We could start it. There is not enough time. I am missing things all the time in the season. This expansion was designed for players that have a lot of time on their hands, a lot of free time, I will say. I do feel like I have free time, but I also want to, you know, work out. I also want to see my friends and family. Owie. So I can't play WoW all the time. I also want to sleep. You know, I've got a full-time job, and people have kids and wives and husbands and, you know, diapers that needs change. I've got litter boxes that needs to be changed. Cats to feed. But sometimes I wish I was jobless again, just for the sole purpose of catching up in WoW. Excuse me, boss, can I ask for a year off to catch up on WoW? I'm gonna die again, am I not? Wait. Yep. Owie. I'm squishy. Wait, what? Sleep. What the hell is that? Sounds familiar. Yeah, and I am the type of person that I need at least 7 hours to be happy. If I get 8 hours, I'm a different person. In a good way. If I get 8 hours. So that's pretty tough. To get that amount of hours if you also want to play WoW. I used to have no problem at all with staying up for raid until 11. So we usually raid from 8 to 11, 3 hours. And I used to have no issue doing that and then getting to bed around... It takes me about an hour, 45 minutes to get to bed after closing my computer, because I have to brush my teeth and plan the next day, meaning I have to prepare my clothes and lunchbox, and the cats have to get food and have to, if they're outside, I need to get them in, and lots of stuff to do. So it takes me about an hour, and that wasn't a problem in the past. Now it's a problem. Now I sometimes have to tap out of raid early because I can just see myself getting to bed too late. I'm not feeling so good. Meaning my character is not feeling so good. Needs a bit of health. Here we go. Eight hours as well, but I do not shift personality, I just fall asleep everywhere. You know, I never thought I would get into napping. Now I'm into napping. I've always quite disliked naps because you wake up and it almost feels worse than when you actually went to sleep, went to take that nap. Afterwards, you're just all weird. And the only time I would nap would be after... I used to have these morning shifts when I worked in a grocery store. I would have to get up at 4 in the morning, and then I wasn't done with work until about 4 in the afternoon. So during that time, I would go home after work and I would have to nap. Otherwise, I was so tired. And I hadn't done that since then, and I didn't particularly like it. But now, after getting older, I really enjoy naps. And I really need naps. I can't sleep everywhere like you can. I do need a soft bed or a couch or a cushion if I go outside. I usually don't make a habit of falling asleep outside because I've got really sensitive skin, and it would actually be kind of dangerous if I did that. But small short naps. Napping is a godly gift. It feels so good. It feels so good. Now, maybe we've just reached that prime age where we actually designed to be receptive towards naps. Not so much when we were younger. Okay, am gonna, what are we gonna do? I am gonna place myself here, stealth. Hope I don't get squashed by anything. Probably. And then I'm gonna take a quick break and get some more tea and run some ads, and then I will be right back. There we go. I'm here. I'm back. Ah, too bad, Sans. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope work gets sorted out. where were we? Continuing this. I know I did say I didn't have to do this main quest line, but it is actually giving me really decent gear, so I'm just gonna continue doing that. Do I want to take this guy on? These guys in plural? I guess we're having help from Abyssian, so should be fine. Zoom out a little bit. My threat plates have once again disappeared. I don't know why they do this, but it makes me unable to actually see the mobs. Because I just, the ones that are in WoW, just the names are just not good enough. Let's see, threat plates, oh, name plates, thank you very much. That's what I wanted. Okie dokie, let me go to the stone. So I still think about having my own place on a regular basis. It's kind of frustrating when you are sort of forced to stay where you are, if that makes sense. Like, you do have the means to move, but finding a place proves a bit more complicated. And then I've also decided that moving a bit closer to my friends is a better idea. So right now I'm close to my family, which is nice, but I would like to have some kind of, to find some kind of middle ground where I'm not only close to my family, but also my friends. You use your family and your friends for sort of different purposes. And where I am now, while a beautiful place with really nice people, there's just not enough people in my age. So I need to find more people, I think, to spend time with, people with similar interests and whatnot. I've got my friends on WoW, which is really nice, of course, but I also would like to have somebody in real life, so to speak, some that are actually around me on a daily basis. Okie dokie. There is something in the cave. I need a key for that. Another glaive, thank you. Look at my eye level going up. Oops, that was wrong. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to save this set. There we go. I think that's what we were. Yes. Is this item level higher than my druid now? Can always check. No. No, it's not. Maybe it is. It's still not high enough to do heroic dungeons, which is really sad. There's a rare over here. Do you want to see if we can take him out? Or is it the one that's... Where is he? Down here in cave? Ooh, Floofy. I don't believe I've taken him out on my main either. What a name. I used to main this character in BFA. I'm telling you, it was a good time. It was so much fun. Back then, you wanted versatility for both Havoc and Vengeance. And I got into raiding on this character, which was in Nyalotha. Was the first sort of real raid I had with the guild. I did get my feet wet a little bit in Shrine of the... no, Shrine of the Storm was a dungeon. The first one of BFA. No, not the first one. First one was Ulduar. Oh, the phone for a sec. BFA. Not Uldia, not Ulduar. I did try out Battle of the Zorolo in Raid Finder a little bit. And then I went in with the real group and we did Crucible of Storms. And then I tried a little bit of Elifar in the Eternal Palace. But it wasn't until I got into a raiding guild for Nyalotha that I really got started. Wasn't fast enough on that one. Nothing. Nothing. At least I got one crest here so far. Who's making noises? Is it ghosts or is it a cat? Could be both, to be honest. Countryside means plenty of ghosts. And I am a dum-dum on occasion. I like to watch like horror shows and horror movies, and I'm very, very good at doing that when it's getting dark. And hi, it is a cat. It's not a ghost. How are you doing? Do you want to say hi? No, you're not a lap cat, but still. Do you want to say hi? They can see how big you are compared to your sister. Hi. Hi. You're tired. What were you hunting? Were you hunting birds? Pheasants? You like to hunt pheasants. You don't know what to do with them, I think. Yeah, hi. I don't know if you can hear him. Hey, you're leaving? Okay. Splat. Just fell down. Clack the claw thrice. Transforming into a primal Makrura. No, thank you. I'm good as a night owl. Thank you very much. You don't want to come say hi? Should I come grab you? I do want to show you how he's doing because he's turning into a big boy. So heavy. Here he is. Big cat. Big cat. They can't see you when you're on the chair. Just in my arms then. He's not a lab cat. He's not really a being carried cat. You are a really big boy and he's not 1 year yet. You're getting better at this. Yeah, you are. You're purring now. You're a little bit stinky. Have you been in the muddy water? That was it for introductions. The old kitty is sleeping in her room. Don't want to disturb her. Am I poisoned? No, I'm just glowing. Are you talking? Ah. Can I help you with anything? Are you hungry? I should probably give you some food, to be honest. I really should probably give you some food. Hang on. Just gonna hand this in. catching up with friends. Okay, just give me a second. Here we go. Sorry about that. I can't let my cats go hungry. Right. Maybe I should upgrade one of my glaives then. This one? Is that what he wants me to do? Is that what he wants me to do? Upgrade and explore piece of equipment. Explore, okay. Okie dokie. That's done. Brullo the Strong. Rocks on the rocks. Recipe. I would actually rather just go and craft some stuff. Let me just go back to crafting reagent. Valdraken for a sec. Guess we want call a friend to come help you. Sack of biscuits. Give a bakar biscuit. That one we can sell. I've got such clean bags on this character. It's wonderful compared to my main. My main has got so much stuff. It's painful. Means I can send over to my main for appearance. Kill. I don't want this Makura claw. Go away. I have to forget my tea. I can't forget my tea. I am in this weather. I usually feel like I deviate from the norm pretty badly. I really like being outside in this weather. I love watering the flowers. Working out is also fine in the shade, but I go back inside really quickly because I just heat up, and I thoroughly enjoy the weather from the inside. From inside. I go for my walks, but the thing is, like, many people around me prefer to then be outside all the time, all day, and I just can't. I enjoy the coolness of coming back inside after being outside. Okay, I can continue experimenting with these now. Seems like, let's see if it will allow me to do it for very long or if I explode. Guess that was a couple. I want to reclaim some of these. Man, I've got a lot of recipes. Some of these. Yeah, see, that was not very long. That allowed me to experiment. That's what happens usually. All right, now what? What do I want to do? I do actually have to finish some world quests on my main. I think I'm going to switch over and do that. I need 6 more or 5 more world quests for the weekly. And while doing so, I need to gather some reputation because I can't actually continue the main campaign quest line until I reach higher renown with, I think it's Dragon Scale Expedition. Yeah, I need to get to renown 24 with the Dragon Scale Expedition. That's really painful, I'm telling you. So we gotta work on that. Have I got any world quests that will give me Dragon Scale Expedition rep? Yes, this one. So I'll do that, and then I'll just do a couple of others as well. I have got the contract with the Dragon Scale Expedition as well, so I will get a little bit of reputation doing other world quests. It's not at all as good, but here we are. Oh, I only need 4 world quests. Bonus. Great. I really like these world quests. The ones where you have to take photos. It's just really chill. It also lets you enjoy the environment and all the creatures. It takes you down in gear for a little bit as well. It's very calming. I probably would also be taking photos of every wildlife. It was me. Who's out here? Turtle. And just one more. Here we go. Now what? Now I could also do something with the Maruk Centaur because I also need rep with them. So let's go and do this one. And I do believe I've got Fire Assault to do. And I might also have a hunt to do left for the week. Secured shipment is something I have to do, clearly. Okay, yep, so I haven't done Ferox. Oh! Here is the hunt. Let's just get that one done then. Here's some dirt. No, that's a tackle box. Okay. Talk to the scout. Where's the scout? Over here. No. Have this guy, woman? Here we go. These frogs just jumping on the bacchus. Is it in happiness or no? Right? What is going on? It's so goofy. I enjoy the music out here. That's something I think Blizzard has so far not done wrong, is the music. And, you know, the environment in general. The graphics team are just awesome. I love the trinket. The Elementium Pocket Anvil. It's just so satisfying to use. You hammer on the anvil, it makes an anvil noise. It seems like you really knock on an anvil, and the force of it knocks the enemies backwards. It's really satisfying to use. Can do, can do. The thing with the Heroic Centaur is that you get a lot of recipes from that rep as well, particularly for blacksmithing. I've noticed. I can't speak for all professions because I only have delved into blacksmithing, mining, herbalism, and alchemy this time around. So far. I really would like to have more time for alt, but again, as we talked about earlier, there's so much content. There's so far not really been any downtime for me to get alts done. Okie dokie. What else have we got? We can take out. Froglets apparently don't count for some odd reason, even though they were just jumping on the Shikar. Oh, have you guys read the news of BlizzCon? The date has been announced. It is going to be from the 2nd to the 4th, I believe it was, of November. Is it up here? It's here. BlizzCon. No, the 3rd to the 4th, not the 2nd to the 4th. It's, if you do go, you probably want to check into your hotel on the 2nd, I'm guessing. You could on the 3rd morning. But yeah, so from the 3rd to the 4th, these 2 days will be BlizzCon 2023. I am very tempted to go. I'm very tempted to go also because the tickets aren't actually that expensive from Denmark to California. But I'm also thinking that it has been 4 years since the last BlizzCon. So it's going to be insanely crowded. If it's even possible to be more crowded than it usually is, it would be. And there is something also really appealing to me in watching it from home. You know, taking a couple of days off, if I actually need to. Might not need to. Maybe Friday. Take Friday off and buy some snacks and some celebratory drinks or something, and just wait for the announcement and then watch it from home. That also sounds really tempting. You know me. I like being home. I think it depends on my living situation at that point in time. If I still haven't found my own place, then I probably would go. But if I have my own place, I probably would like to spend time in my own space. I love having my own place. I miss my apartment in that regard quite a lot. I don't really miss the area. The area was a little bit sketchy, but the apartment itself I really miss. And coming home to my own space, and yeah. This is still my own space. I don't live with anybody except my cats, but it's just still, it's not my place. It is family owned. Ooh, what is? I guess it's up here. I don't think it's in the cave. Must be up here. Is it? Yes. I actually have found the place that I want to live, so don't tell my boss, but I am going to be looking for another job to move. I actually really like my job, but if I have to move, I probably have to get a different job. The one I have at the moment, I would reckon is better to have when you're on site. So I can't really do it all from home. Maybe temporarily, we'll see. Because I'm on the wait list for a couple of really nice little houses. So if they come first, then we'll see. I will move first, probably. So that's really exciting. It's exciting to have a goal again for me. It's been a while since I've had sort of a yeah, it's been a while since I've been motivated by a goal because it's been a little bit, I've been a little bit unsure of where I was heading or where I was going and what kind of job I should be getting. So having a goal gives you so much motivation. It just makes all the difference. Alrighty, conclude the hunt. I think someone else might be doing it. But if not, I can. Go. And then I wanted to head over to this world quest. And then I guess we can go over here first and then turn in the trophies. And then go take out Farok's forces. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that the only thing we get for the Farok assaults is one weekly. It seems a bit weird when you've got this huge incarnate swooping across the plains and you get one quest. Or one daily quest. Oh, weekly quest, I guess it is. Weekly quest. Is it a daily? I don't even know. But there's only that one. That's a little bit puzzling to me. And it's not like there's rares in the area you can take out. We already have Sarlacc caverns though, so I guess. T. So I usually never wear a helm on any characters, but I quite like this one. This is the first time in a really long time I'm wearing a helmet piece. Also, believe it or not, I have actually switched out my talents for an Obliviate build. I never thought that would happen because I have been so fond of Breath of Sindragosa, but I switched. Kind of found myself forced to. So I'm running a dual wield obliteration build at the moment. And I'm actually having a lot of fun. I had so much fun in Mythics the day before yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was just a great time. So I rest my case. I am a changed woman. I have changed my mind. Not that it beats Breath of Sindragosa per se, but it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be really boring. It's not. So what's this? It's just okay. It's a banner. I'm not going to be wearing any of them, but I guess the Shikar one is cooler. couple of these done. Turn in the trophies. So the thing, like the difference between the Maruk and the Dragon Scale Expedition is that I feel like the Maruk getting rep with that faction is a lot faster than it is with the Dragon Scale, because you got the hunt. You don't really have an equivalent. The Dragon Scale Expedition. Alright. Next was this quest right here. And then Frog. Okay, I should change the stream title actually. Hang on a second, because my friends are apparently not as ready as they said they were gonna be. Here we go. So it's a chill stream with world quests instead of arenas. Sorry to those of you I disappointed. I would be doing arenas, but I can't. I can't even get into Solar Shuffle yet because I don't have the gear for it. I'm one of those people that was pretty sure that Honor was going to be reset at the patch release, and it didn't. So I spent all of it in vain. I should have just saved it and spent it on new gear. What are we doing? We are leashing some storms and obtaining some gratitude of winds. Let's go grab a bunch. We just need a couple more of these. And you? That should be pretty much done. There we go. And now for Frog. I think the coolest thing is when he comes swooping down across either Onaran Plains or the Azure Span, all angry and fiery, and if you get too close, you burn. It's fantastic. It's something that's really... It's not just the thought of a threatening presence. It is actually a threatening presence. It actually kills you if you get too close. If you want to go up and tickle him, you can't. You will die. And that just underlines the severity of the situation for you as a player. Do not let thieves interfere. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going to. That's kind of what we do. Us champions, we interfere. Okie dokie, just one more of those yellow ones. Is there anyone else in the area? Is it just me? Oh, there's someone over there. Because this would be a little bit difficult if it was just me. I am the happiest when I'm surrounded by my cats, when they're all inside and sleeping, and I know where they are. Boom. Here we go. I was wondering when they were going to show up. So my parents just left for their trip to Greece. And although I'm a little bit, you know, I would have liked to go to Greece. Greece is an interesting place. I've never been to Greece, and I've always been very into Greek mythology and Greek history. Would have loved to see some of these old buildings, old architecture. But I'm also kind of happy I'm not going anywhere yet. I know I do have to go to work, and work is always, you know, work is work. But I kind of don't mind this time around. I kind of don't mind being home for a while. Oh, there's another shaman over here. Come here. There's been a lot going on. We've had family over, had family visiting, and I do know I've had a very relaxing weekend, but I've also been sort of going back and forth a lot, seeing my friend, and it's nice to have a couple of weeks where you don't have to actually go anywhere. Forge Master? Because when you do have these days where you're not going anywhere, going somewhere again feels more satisfying and more exciting. So you get, and I like having the sort of ability to switch it up and not be busy all the time, and just go through the daily humdrum, you know. I need 3 of these. They're a little bit more spread out than they are in the Northern Plains, I notice. You know what? Let's just go for one of these. These dragons look amazing. Petition to get these awesome looking elemental proto-drakes. Same for the ones that we met in Vault of the Incarnates. We had these miniature versions of Farok and Iridgron and Marinoth, which looked really cool. I would have liked to get those skins for my dragons. Mm-hmm. 3 of these, 2 of these. Need some more. Is there a rare or anything? Oh, we've got a Forge Master again. I need to remind myself while these kittens are sleeping to go water our baby chestnut trees. So we got a few baby trees in the garden, and 2 of them are chestnut trees, but they're a little bit close to the road, so I usually don't like the kittens to follow me that close to the road. So, but now they're sleeping, I can go water it. I also can check. We've got a little apple tree, which is a seedling from the apple tree we had in my parents' former house, the house I grew up in that we just sold. And the tree, just that particular apple tree just meant a lot to us, to my father in particular. It's really good apples, but we just have so many memories with those those apples and that apple tree, picking apples when they were ready and whatnot. So so we got a seedling. We were lucky enough that it actually had made a little baby next to it, so we didn't have to start from scratch. We didn't have to start from an actual seed. And so far it's doing well. Last summer we had a bit of a crisis because it had been taken over by lice. So these green plant lice, and they were being harvested, so to speak, by ants. So we had to move the tree first away from the ants, and then we had to start curing it of these lice, and it took a while, and we were quite worried that it was not going to make it through, but it made it through, and it made it through the winter as well. So there is hope. No, I don't have 5 Wars of Rot, unfortunately. I just have the 2. Give me some more. So I have to check that tree once in a while. I won't forget because my dad keeps reminding me. You have to check the tree. I checked the tree. It's fine. Yeah, but you know, because I'm quite sensitive about that tree, I checked it. It's fine. I'm also a plant lady, so you should not worry. Oh, I've got another 5. And then we go to the, should be some ingots somewhere. Where are they? No, it's not this one. This one is for the other one. Is it over here? Yes. So not the ingot, the crucible. There we go. 2 more of these, and I need 1 more. It's my friend's birthday next month, and I really look forward to it. Last year I could join, but I could only join for the afternoon tea, so to speak. There should be something over here, is there? That's the shipment. Yeah, I should open that one with the keys. Here we go. Yep. So I can only go for the afternoon tea, which is, in all honesty, is kind of the highlight because my friend makes so many different kinds of cakes for her afternoon tea for her birthday. She really loves baking, and then she'll make at least 3 different kinds of cakes for us. It's always a great time. But then usually in the evening, they will order food and watch movies and just talk and hang out. And I don't know her friends that well. I've met them a couple of times, but they are very nice people, and I would really like to get to know them better. So I'm really excited to be able to join for the entire day this year, even though I had to cancel like a family get together. I had been invited for actually quite a fancy family dinner, which everybody else was quite excited about, but you can't do it all. I wish I could split myself sometimes. Make a twin that could then attend, like you know how in Naruto, when he makes shadow clones, the knowledge that his shadow clones gain, he will gain then when he reabsorbs them. I wish I could do that. I wish I could make a shadow clone and send said shadow clone to the party, and then when I recall her, I will get those memories, and it will feel like I had been there. Be nice. Okay, that didn't give me anything. All right, got another 5. That should give me enough for the last water frog. Ooh, Crimson Old Blood. I don't think I've done that one this time around. Not that it really makes a difference. I'm not really sure. But these are such cool skins. Maybe this one is maybe just normal looking Proto Drake. But otherwise the skins are really cool. Oh, I got the last one. Never mind the Crucible then. Might as well just help take him out. You made look. Igira, I wonder when we take her out. Next dungeon, maybe? There we go. All done. I got a hacker thing. Do I have that one already? I'm missing the silver one. Yeah, I do have this one. Tuskar rep. And that was it. Kill insects. Not right now. Sorry. I can't think of anything else I should do. I mean, I can always go and do world quests on this character. For now, I'll go back to Wild Dragon, I think. What's this? You have recently recovered from a disease. I have? I was sick? I didn't even notice. Okay, that should give me a good chunk of rep turning this one in. Here we go. I will receive. There we go. Yeah. Didn't reach any new renown though. Choose my reward. Dragon scale. Thank you. 23. Okay, I just need one more then. Just need one more. As you can see, I return later to learn what Sibelian and Rathian discovered inside Aberrus. I need to reach renown 24 with the Dragon Scale expedition to continue the story. That's that's such a bummer. And I also learned that I want to keep these and get more of these coveted baubles. They will give you a mount and at least one pet, as far as I understood. So I just spent them on chests like an idiot. I didn't know what these did, because there are certain items in the game that you pick up and they actually don't really mean anything. I've been carrying this lucky horseshoe around since the expansion released and I still don't know what it does. I just have it. Right, let's sell some fish. They still sell well. Ooh. That's pretty expensive fish. Don't mind if I do. What else do I have? I need to stuff some stuff in the bank for sure. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The other way. There we go. Some of the old. Look at all this. And it's because I've got so much extra gear. I've got normal gear and I've got PvP gear and I've got PvP gear if I was playing Unholy. So it's just a lot. Does anybody want to buy this? Maybe. I need to figure out where to... I'll put this one over here for sure. Do I have any crafting mats that are in... I've got so much of this fluorescent fluid. I think I can sell some of it now. I think I've got enough. Still 200. That's fine. This one metal, maybe? Yep. Okay. Crucial component for jewel craft is to create a jeweled onyx whelpling. Ooh! I'm gonna keep holding on to that. If I want to commission a whelpling. You gotta wait, monkey. Wait a second. Storing that, storing that, storing that. Got scorite. Oh, I think that was it for now. This one, and then sell some of this stuff. That one was soulbound, right? Yeah, it was. Good. I just want to make sure. So that. Do have Rock of the Ages there. Do I need these stones still? I doubt I do. Because I need these. There's still a lot of stuff to do in the Forgotten Reach for me. So I guess one day I'll get back to it in downtime just for collectibles and transmog. I don't think this one is PvP. Why do I have these? Sell them. Let me just see what gear I actually use for PvP. I use this. So that means I don't need this one anymore. This one I can hopefully upgrade at some point. These ones I don't need anymore. That one I don't want. This one I don't need. Well, that helped a little bit. Rainbow Pearl. Ooh. Somebody probably want that. I wonder if it's rare. I've only ever found one of them. Sellable. Is it valuable? Okie dokie. Now I better switch back to this, otherwise I will forget. This is also the gear set I use for raiding. I just don't have a separate set these days. I used to have in Shadowlands. I had raid gear, I had mythic gear, I had PvP gear, I had mythic gear for Bloodspec when I was tanking for a bit. So it's just even more than what I have now. I still have this socket thing lying around for some reason. Okay, let's move that over there. And I am done for today. I am going to be back as usual next week, next Sunday. If there is time during my week, there will be an extra stream on Wednesday. That will usually be around 4 p.m. Keep an eye out for the schedule on Twitch for that one, or for any announcements on my Discord or my Twitter. I will put news about extra streams or rescheduling or something up there, along with video uploads and shenanigans from WoW. Shenanigans from my cats are on my Twitter, not the Discord. So stop by if you feel like it. Until then, thank you so much for stopping by and watching the stream, and I hope you have a great Sunday. Take care, and take care of each other. Bye.